Team C, they haven't had their breaks, you
Yeah.
know, like
Oh.
compared to the A, they had their breaks already during the time of the round number 3 and
My
number 4.
gosh.
But moving into our last round of the
3
night.
teams? Really? You are that brave to go into the high tier loot. Okay, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. King of Gamers, Heavy and Farang are going to be showing the high tier loot zone. We're going to have to see who will successfully be able to take over the zone. Heavy, though, suffering 2 casualties. They won't be able to pick up one of them. They've lost Buffalo. Oh no, Fudai's gone down as well. So they're now down to their final player. It's Tom XT. He needs to get out of there and pick up his teammates. And luckily for him, Farang are not on his tail. They're going to let him go. But look who else is in the high tier loot zone. Oh no, he's been spotted. They won't take him down. I think he's just been able to get out of there. So Farang now going to have to deal with a brand new team.
Oh my lord. I mean, it was so close for
Look
Heavy
who
to
else
be
is
taken
coming
out,
in.
but now Farang is already switching their positioning to the side of King of Gamers. And
First
we got
Raiders are coming in as
First
well.
Raiders as well joining in. The party is already hot inside this area. But moving towards the side of King of Gamers, we got here Heavy right in front of them. GLX able to get one of the players from Farang been spotted out. He goes in for the rush. Can he make it down? He goes for the backstab. He takes down one. Nicely done. That's a great positioning coming in from King of Gamers.
Beautiful. King of Gamers, these guys are so brave. And Heavy do go down, unfortunately. SPS going to be eliminating Tom from the competition. So 2 teams already out of the picture here on Alpine. And the fight continues, Bunny. It's still going on. We've got this last player left here on the side of First Raiders. And I think they've now regret their decision to try and stick their nose into business that kind of doesn't belong. And it looks like they're going to lose, maybe? No? They're still going. King of Gamers still going strong. They want to keep fighting. They don't want to give this away.
All right, they're going in for the chase. They spotted out the Farang. And on the other hand, we are seeing the First Raider was able to back off. But King of Gamers, Kevin, spotted out one player, shooting out to him. He's having out. He's handling the defense. But no, he's stuck. He's stuck in the crate. Oh my lord.
Well, they will be able to take out Darkle on the side of First Raiders, so no more sticky business on the side of that player. Kevin, unfortunately, will be going down, and another player on the side of King of Gamers is going to go down, this time to MDH.
What?
Where did this team suddenly come from? So now we're looking at a 2v2 in the high tier loot zone. King of Gamers are actually going to be bailing from this fight. Yes, I see one of the players leaving the high tier loot zone, but too bad. On the side of Farang is going to stick around. And it looks like they want to maybe try and go for the revival pad, but maybe they're waiting to see if King of Gamers wants to take it first. It would be pretty surprising if they could actually pop someone's head while they're trying to go for the revive.
Okay,
They're
let's
on
see.
the hill.
Oh, okay. Farang spotted out. King of Gamers right on the hill. But too bad, will not shoot yet.
Now
because
they're leaving.
Oh, King of Gamers is leaving.
I think that's a safer play.
Yeah, definitely. Because the fact is, it's already overcrowded with a lot of teams. But here's the thing. They leave, they will be entering another territory. They spotted, there's going to be another team who's actually around the area as well, which is the EVOS team. And I'm not sure if this is going to be looking so good. If you knock on another door, it could be going out from the mouth of the lion, going into the alligator mouth.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go in either of these mouths, right? Like, you can't just go free. We'll have to see. Maybe they can slip through quietly. But luckily for King of Gamers, though, it looked like they got the revive on Kevin. So Kevin sort of flew away. He's going to pick up his own loot, and hopefully he will be able to maybe bring that team back into the fold. But here we go very quickly. Just going to take a look at some of the other teams here. EVOS Divine looking pretty good themselves. 4 kills under their belt. Very happy, very comfortable. No teams nearby, so they're more or less free to loot up until that next circle sort of comes in. So I mean, both EVOS teams are looking really good today. Really on point.
Yep, definitely. And on the other hand, as the zone is closing in, we can see most of the teams are scattered. They might not see each other just yet until we might see that as MDH getting closer to the side of King of Gamers, who is actually in a sandwich now. This is a positioning that King Gamers does not want to be in, as MDH is right on the right side, EVOS Divine on the left side. So not a good positioning for them.
You don't want to go into MDH. I think that's probably one of the last teams you want to run into. Although the team was not that busy, I guess, in that last round. They were a little on the quiet side. But then again, MDH didn't really pop off that last round. They did sort of play it a little bit slower. And of course, with them not having that momentum, I guess that sort of equates as to why the team didn't really go too crazy. But for now, King of Gamers is going to continue scouting. Although I am wondering if MDH have spotted any of these players out yet, because they are running out in the open. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I don't think they even realize that King of Gamers is right around the compound. It's right close to them, and they're just sticking together at the same train station. And on the other hand, King of Gamers is just looting some of the items. On the other hand, I gotta say, would you agree with me, Danny, when it comes to the last round, it seems that most of our teams that was doing so well was very dominant and going in for the aggression. This last round, they want to maintain a great placement point. That's why they're more defensive.
I think everyone just wants to try and end the day with as many points as they can. And then sometimes when you feel like that, you feel pressured to play safe, right? Because if you play aggressive, there's a small chance that you just get blown up, right? Because you possibly reveal your position to a team that could be passing by. There could be a team close enough to vulture. There's a lot of stuff that can happen if you do run into another team and fight. But for now, we're going to be seeing, I believe this is EVOS Phoenix going right into EVOS Divine. So it could be seeing the two sister teams having to actually fight for their tournament life now.
I mean, I know that they are a little bit disappointed of their own performance when they were fighting with their own brother and they want to reclaim their own title. I know, because I know we were already at the top. What did you do, Divine? Yeah, but on the other hand, right here.
Moshi? Is Moshi going to walk right into Divine? Oh, this is so scary. Because there are some very important players on these two teams, right? We know Moshi is one of the heavy hitters on the side of EVOS Phoenix. So if he goes down first, that could be a pretty big advantage for EVOS Divine. But I'm pretty sure both of these teams, they do hear each other, which is probably why that they're not trying to fight into each other. Oh, look at Phoenix. Phoenix are pushing into Divine. Oh, okay. So I guess they're ready to fight. They're just trying to see if they can find anybody.
Yep, they're going to scout the area. They're going to find the right positioning, and that's the good idea.
Oh,
you have to find a position. They found it. Ooh. They found it, and got crushed straight away, tried to shoot them down. But
can't get the angle.
They didn't get it yet. All right,
so
but
lucky.
the information has already been taken out. And on the other hand, EVOS Divine saying, no, we're not going to fight. We're going to back off. But will Phoenix actually respond with saying, leaving you behind or let them off? Or will they actually fight off? And on the other hand, Divine also saying, please, if you want to fight off, at least don't chase us out.
Oh, we got another team coming, Bunny.
Oh, no.
Did you see on the map, we saw a new challenger has entered the field. We have to see if they actually do anything. But looks like Farang actually getting shot down by Nigma Galaxy. Uh-oh, this could be really bad because you know Nigma Galaxy, they love rushing into these fights, and that's the second player down on the side of Farang. This team is slowly dropping like flies. They're going to try and fly out of there. Are they going to get picked up? No! They will be able to at least have one player survive. Spade is going to get out of there. Too bad in the opposite direction. They say, guys, split up, because if one of us is able to get out, we can bring the other players back in. So both players are currently alive. Spade is going to hide behind this crate. Now, this is so risky because there's a good chance he could get spotted. But look behind him.
No.
SES are there. Nigma Galaxy are going to actually get really close to SES, and they're going to engage into the Indonesian team. This might be an opening for Spade to maybe get a couple kills on his own, right? Because if a team is busy, they're not going to expect you.
Yeah, definitely. And we can see that the separation is very vast between both of the players.
Like
from
in the middle of the fight.
He doesn't know what to do, man. Like, I don't want to be.
No.
But no, he's spotted out. He's been spotted out by Stop. Unfortunately, Spade cannot hold that ground any more longer, and he will be taken out. But don't worry, there's one more play, and that's what Farang was doing. Trying to separate, making sure that they will not be taken down too easily. At least they have one more player to go. But on the other hand, Nigma Galaxy. Okay, I'm gonna reiterate my statement just now. I thought that most of the teams who were very aggressive during the early rounds are going to play passive, but Nigma Galaxy has proven us that last round they're going to go all out as well. Moving towards to the first riders right here, meeting off with the Sem9, going to throw a little bit of the grenade, but they're not fighting just yet. Meeting off, gonna go on for the defend first, but on the other hand, right here, Oza spotted out two players from the Sem9. Can they get it done? First riders still maintaining their positioning. They're not going to go in for the rush, but Sem9 comes out. Already two players still maintained. Now Darkles also going to corner them out. Nicely done. I like this. A lot of the maze, and this is going to be tough for the Sem9.
It's 2 versus 3 though. I mean, you got the numbers advantage here for Sem9, but if they get the correct knock, this could be a really big factor as to whether or not First Raiders survive, but I don't think so. Sem9 still with 3 players as on the side of First Raiders. Only one will be able to survive, but look at this. Look who's come in to join the fray. It's V Gaming. They're here to ruin the party. Now, if they can catch some of these players on Sem9, this could be a huge pain because there's no way that they can get the revives off. They're being gate-kept as well. Uh-oh, First Raiders, they're still there. I think they've been spotted. Uh-oh, I think that's it. First Raiders out, 10th place.
And with the help of VG Gaming as well. I mean, like, Sem9 was just, was already on the lead. I mean, I was expecting they would be able to clear that out, but V Gaming just deny it off.
Look at Sem9, like, they full on Delta split. They're like, guys, let's split up, okay? Because if we're split up, maybe they catch one of us, but as long as one, survives, it's okay. King of Gamers, though, are going to be eliminated.
Raja
no.
has already been spotted out. I think that will be taken out. Yep, definitely. Ban shuts him down. On the other hand, MDH is already fighting off with the EVOS.
Oh, this is not a team you want to run into at all, but they are going to be healing up though. So MDH, they're going to stick around to try and fight this through. It all comes down to Mr. 05. Can he get that lethal shot in? But MDH, they've got a vehicle. They're going to get out of there. SES, in the meantime, they're still in a rather safe area, going to be preventing EVOS Divine from moving further in that tournament. So that's going to be it for EVOS Divine. SES going to be the representative for Indonesia to potentially get this booyah here. Oh, Nero out of the picture. SES in such a good position.
Definitely. That's great idea for them and making sure that they'll be able to gatekeep. Now, zone is closing in as we can see that SES Alpha already spotted out one more player from the MDH. Will be shut down straight away. Once they spot it out, okay, there you are. We can see that it's already been taken down. We can see Bara gonna wipe them out straight away. MDH eliminated. 6 more teams to go. Farang, on the other hand, is gonna hold their own positioning right here. And they're coming in for fight with the EVOS. Too bad. Come on, too bad. He clutched out. He freaking clutched out. Amazingly clutching out. But one more player coming through. No! That will be the end for Farang as well.
That was amazing. He did like a 360 no-scope for those 2 dunks. I mean, it was cool. He almost got it. But SES going to be able to come in and recover. Now look at this next circle. It's in favor of Sem9. Is there only 1 player left on the side of Sem9? Whereas up top you've got SES. Down bottom you've got V Gaming. We've got 4 teams left. Who is the other team? Is it Nigma Galaxy? They're not on the screen.
Yep, it is.
Oh, jeez.
Nigma Galaxy just came into the picture, into the circle. But on the other hand, we're still focusing on the V Gaming as well. And now they spotted out Nigma Galaxy as they actually fling themselves into the zone. On the other hand, on the left side, we are seeing V Gaming still trying to shoot out to the side of SES Alpha.
Okay. Bunny, I think that Sem9 player is on top of the windmill.
Wait, what?
I think he's on top of the windmill. He's not revealing his position. He's saying, I'm going to let the teams get rid of each other, and then I'm going to come down. Maybe he can get the knockouts. I think it'll be pretty difficult, but it's going to come down to who's the last team surviving, because he's dead center.
Oh my lord. I mean, great positioning by the way, but on the other hand, the rest of the teams are preoccupied trying to shoot with each other. Now we got Nigma Galaxy is already focusing to the SES.
It's 13
F-line.
players.
Oh my god.
There's 4, 4, 4, and 1. Everyone's still alive.
My god, this is crazy.
Look, SES right under that windmill. Yep. That's going to be it. Sem9 is on top of that windmill, so we'll have to see what happens here. Now, Nigma Galaxy, they're trying to go for the flush here onto SES. Now, because they have the windmill, big advantage. They've got a big defensive area, but grenades are going to be perfect for this. And it connects, and they do get the beautiful grenade. SES out of the picture. Nigma, 7 kills under their belt. They've got a couple more grenades to go. But V Gaming, they're running out of time. The circle's going to start moving in. And Sem9, they don't need to move. They're still in the center. Just play the passive game. Nigma Galaxy, can they shut down V Gaming?
All right, stop coming in to wipe out the rest of the teams now. Going in for the rush. Still trying to figure out the rest of the team for the VGM. Coming in, one more play to go. Vanta trying to survive, but no! Nigma Galaxy denies it. Now 2 teams. We got Zen.
He's just gonna emo. They know he's up there too. They're just like, okay, we've checked everywhere. He has to be on top of them when they're shooting on top of them.
Look at that. Even top as well. The rest of the Enigma Galaxy just say,
Oh.
come down, come down.
Okay, wait, can we take a look at Zen? Like, does he have any health kits? I mean, there's so many on stop, so if it's a case of like
Oh
who
no,
heals...
they're throwing a lot of grenades on the top and
I mean,
giving
Zen-
a lot of pressure though.
It's over for Zen. He's going to go down to the blue zone.
Oh.
That's it. He goes down to the blue zone. Sometimes that windmill is going to win you games.
If the zone decided to be on the windmill side, but not today. As Enigma Galaxy gets another booyah for tonight. Nicely done. This
jeez.
really boosts them up from that top 3, and I'm knowing for a fact that some of the teams also did a great job for this last round. So what I'm interested to see is E Arena still maintained at the top.
Good question. Because the gap between E Arena and EvoSphere